Stand by if you're on tech difficulties. We'll be on momentarily, all. Sorry. And we are live on the Jeff Meacham Network and across our social medias with we've got a great show coming up for you guys today. Joining us as she did last month, the general manager of Ultimate Women of Wrestling, the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer Tito Santana. She is Jenni Santana. Jenni, welcome back. It's good to have you back on the show. Good to have you back to talk about this awesome event coming up in the next month. Actually, a little over a month now, a month and a week. So we're excited.
Yes, thank you for having us. And I will let you do the introductions for the other two as well, since you did mine so well.
Well, I appreciate the faith, but I'm going to butcher Winter's last name. So feel free to do the intros yourself on me, because Winter's last name is just going to send me into orbit. So please help a brother out.
Yes. Name is Winter Dragici. One of the co-founders, VP of operations for UWW.
Love it.
Nice to meet everyone.
Yes. And then the lower right, we have an international superstar. You've seen her on TV if you've watched wrestling in the last however long it's been. Miss Evilise. Evilise is with us. Good to see you.
What up?
You're actually out getting ready for the Shine show. Is that what you're doing out there?
Yep.
Awesome. Good to have everybody here. Again, we're about 5 weeks out, if I'm doing my math right, from May 21st.
May 21st.
At the Sahara.
Approximately.
Correct.
So excited to be back in Vegas. I was just up there recently where where my dad was the point man and met Jenni. So again, this is all my dad's fault. Everybody's here. So just keep that in mind, everybody. We love Frank. But we're going to be at the Sahara, which is one of the most famous casinos and hotels on the Strip. Of course, in the famous Sahara Theater where Frank Sinatra did his thing for so many years, so many shows, but it's been totally revamped, totally redone. And I will start with whoever wants to start to give us the as many details as we didn't talk about last time, Jenni, because a lot more has developed in the last month since you've been on. So
yeah, I mean, I guess we'll start with the venue itself because we finally announced it was at the Sahara. I think I will let Winner talk about the venue because she loves it. When we went searching, and so she could probably embody what the venue is going to look like better than I can if you want to do that, Winter.
Sure. Yeah. So, the reason why we chose Sahara is simply, it is gorgeous. It's beautiful, but it's the way they treated us. It's how welcoming they were to the idea of UWW. Magic Mike plays there. So it's kind of like a yin and yang. You're going to make a lot of guys are happy. A lot of girls are going to be happy, vice versa. So yes, it's a beautiful venue. We could have really taken UWW anywhere. We chose Las Vegas. It's the entertainment, capital. So of course, why would we start anywhere else? Go big.
Makes sense to me.
Yes, absolutely.
It was one of those things. I was talking to Jenni when she was on with me last month. It felt like it was almost like kind of like under the radar a little bit there. You and Deborah kind of tucked away in the corner back there, like I mentioned. All of a sudden, it just kind of has exploded here since that time, and it's just really blossomed. Like you said, you announced the Sahara, you announced all the amazing talent. The card is set now. We've got what, like 8-9 matches, if I'm not mistaken.
Matches, if I'm not mistaken.
Crazy. Just and the lady in the lower right there, Evilise, is in the main event. She's going to be headlining the show. So, girl, you've got a hell of a show to anchor, and I know if anybody can pull it off, it's you. So,
I look forward to make my mark.
That's it.
Yeah. And Ivelisse is amazing. Like, just give us some of your background, Ivelisse, for those who don't know, and then I can kind of talk about the other girl going against you in the main event. And I think you'll probably talk better about yourself than I could. So just give us some of your accomplishments, if you can narrow it down to a few.
Yeah, 18 years worth. Been all around the world. Been in major companies. The most recent was AEW. I'm current Shine champion, current Ladies Night Out champion, current SWE Women's champion. I look forward to give the very best that I have left to women's wrestling.
Absolutely.
Love that. That's awesome.
So then we have Ivelisse, and she has like an extensive resume, skills, charisma, attitude. And who are we going to pair with her? So we chose the hometown girl, Maserati. She's upcoming talent. She's been seen in AEW, so she's very much got her name out there in different things like OVW, AEW. So it's going to be a major test for her to see what she's truly made of. And she's probably going to have the hometown crowd behind her just because she's from Vegas. But I mean, I think she's up for the challenge, and it's going to be an amazing main event. Like, this is just so much talent in the entire show, but like the main event is going to be just like fireworks. So
she don't stand a chance. She don't stand a chance.
There you go. That's what I like to hear, girl. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I guess
we'll see.
There's not one stinker on this show, Jenni. I mean, you talk about the talent. You've got that match. You've got Santana Garrett versus Christy Janes. You've got Lady Tapa versus Genocide, who we've seen both those ladies on TV in the recent, not so distant past. Excuse me. You've got Miranda Alice, who's also on TV right now. Alex Gracia, who's on TV right now. Help me out here. Nevaeh, is that how you say her name?
I think so.
Yeah, Nevaeh.
Nevaeh against Christina Von Eerie, who I'm familiar with. I've worked with her a lot over the years, and we're old SoCal buddies. It's going to be good to see Christina. I was talking to her about actually. I was out at Frankenstein's recently talking to her our old boss Bart. So it was cool to have the story time experience. Renegade Twins will be against. Oh God, I'm going to butcher the one name. Is it Micah Madrid or Mika Madrid?
Yeah,
it's Micah, right?
Yeah,
Micah Madrid. And then you've got Zeta Zhang, who we've also seen recently, against Gemma Jules, and a buddy of mine from the Jericho Cruise, Ashley, I'm going to butcher this poor girl's name, the Amboss, against Jordan Blue, who I've talked to recently also on the socials. And you've got a musical guest lined up that we actually announced in the not too distant past also. Talk about Nikki for us.
I will pass that over to Winter.
Yeah, so Nikki Page is an upcoming artist. She started writing music and actually selling her music at the age of 11 to Disney. She's extremely talented. She has a lot of fun music. Actually, she just dropped her song today, Bunny Hop.
Yes.
So everybody should check it out. It's really good. And she's going to come on and do a few performances for us. One to open so she's going to open with her main song. I'm sorry, not her main song. I had a brain fart.
National anthem.
Yes. The national anthem. I'm sorry. So she's opening up with that. And then during intermission, she's going to be doing Bunny Hop, and then she's going to be doing an encore song. And it's going to be exciting. She's actually, trying to write some stuff for us right now. So there's a lot of fun stuff to come.
I love it. That sounds awesome.
Yes.
Jenni, talk to us about the history of the Sahara, because like I said, I mentioned very briefly there in the intro about Frank Sinatra being there and just the history in that place. I mean, when you think of old time Vegas and you think of Vegas stage shows, I think the Rat Pack and Elvis are neck and neck, and Frank was on that stage so many times.
Yeah, so that's the actual stage. Like the casino had been redone, and that's the one theater that they kept. They have the rafters where you can, the catwalk, I guess it's called, where you can walk across. That's still up there. They have a curtain that's like the old curtain where you have to like manually open and close the curtain. So I mean, it is all like the old stuff. And just when you walk in, and I know like Winter knows, and obviously we've been there, like the vibe that you get when you walk in, it's just like you realize like greatness has happened in this room. Like it's just incredible. And to be a part of that and to be a part of that history is just huge for us as a new company. So Winter, is there other stuff about like the actual venue? I mean, the setup, it's going to be great. So,
I mean, Winter, what I'm seeing on social media between yours and the different UWW socials, like it looks fantastic. So I cannot wait to get out there in a month and see how it looks in person. I'm so like I was telling Jenni out there.
I can't wait to have you out there. It's great.
As hell. Say that again. I'm sorry.
I say we can't wait for you to be out there. It's going to be great.
I'm excited. So, Eva Lisa, there's actually a question for you in the chat room from our friends over at the Casa 18 Studios. He has to load, which of course now it's not going to load. There it goes. Can you talk a little bit about your experience on Tough Enough and how much you feel like you've improved since then to where you've gone from basically your first major exposure to our audience would be Tough Enough, and now you're in the main event of this show. It's quite the journey for you, is it not?
Well, I mean, yeah, that was quite a long time ago, but there's been plenty of things that I've gotten to do and just grow throughout the years, and I'm just really grateful for everything. And like I said, I just look forward to throughout my entire 18 years, I've given my all every time I step out to the ring, so I plan to do that. With the time I got left. My body's hurting.
18 years is it's a surprising number. I didn't realize you've been going that long. Good on that's awesome. I love the dedication to the craft. I've been doing the podcast. That doesn't beat me up near as much as being in the ring. So God bless you for the sacrifice. That's awesome. Jenni, for you, and again, we talked briefly about this last time, but it wasn't confirmed who else was going to be there at the time, but now we know for sure who's going to be there. Talk about the legacy that you bring into this show as Tito Santana's daughter, as well as the legacy of your guys' hostess and ring announcer, Shaw Guerrero, who, of course, is the daughter of the late, great Eddie Guerrero. You guys bring a lot of history and legacy into this show just on your names alone. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think like history kind of gives credit to pretty much anything, like when you have those legacies that you can continue, like people want to see those because they've become fans of the first generation, and then to watch it continue in the second and maybe even third generation, like it's super exciting for people. They look at, I mean, clearly you have the same DNA, the genes, like you're coming from athletic people, you're going to be athletic, but Tito was.
There's also another side over there. Sorry.
That's okay. Tina was like a career baby face. So they look at that like, is that something that I'm gonna live up to? Is it gonna be different? You know? And then like saw like Eddie Guerrero, like who does not know Eddie Guerrero's matches, you know, just like the pure professionalism and athleticism and kind of entertainment factor that came from him, you know, it's pretty much unmatched, you know. And so to have her be a part of that and a part of our show, it just adds so much more, you know, to our event and to our credibility, I think, as an organization.
And Winter, Shaw's talent has just evolved so much over the years. She's gone from, you know, basically being on stage at the Hall of Fame along with Mama and the family to going into training to leaving the business in a way and doing her own thing. I mean, I saw her and the Vaudettes on the Jericho Cruise. My goodness, they are a talented troupe of dancers. They're actually in Fozzie's new video that just got released recently. So you're bringing not only the legacy of the Guerreros and the Santanas, but you're also bringing amazing talent. I mean, this lady here with her background in athletics and just the charisma I can radiate already just through the screen. I can't wait to get to it in person. I saw you once for about this long, and then you've got, you know, Shaw Guerrero, who has been just a tremendous talent and just has this presence about her. And then the roster of wrestlers that's going to be on this show, like I said, 8 matches plus the musical performance plus Shaw plus Jenny. How gratifying must it be for you as a VP and one of the founders to just be like, we're gonna knock this out?
I mean, it's amazing. It is going to be, you know, a safe place, a federation, women supporting women. You know, you have the women's staff, the women wrestlers. They're going to be able to come to us and, you know, with any issues, any excitements, and just grow with us. And we're very grateful for that.
So I actually just happened to notice this as I was going through my notes here, and I don't know why I didn't plug this sooner. That's 100% my bad as a host, but you guys are actually running a contest for people to win a chance for a full-on VIP experience. And the contest actually ends tomorrow. So let me get the graphic up while Jenny talks about it.
Yeah, so they need to film a video. Actually, everything is on. I need to pull it up unless you have it memorized, Winter, about the criteria for it.
I will get it there momentarily.
Okay.
Yeah, I can pull it up as well.
There it is. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, okay. So we wanted them to like record a promo of themselves about why they should win the grand prize, post it on their Facebook page and tag UWW Facebook page. Let us know that they've made the post. Either they can tag us or contact us. And then we're going to look at the top 3 videos. They're going to be judged. And then a winner will be chosen by UWW staff. And then we will provide that winner with not only tickets to the show, but also a room at the Sahara and flight if they need it. So it's an
VIP. They get to they'll get to do meet VIP and meet and greet as well.
That's awesome. I love that. So
and that will be into people who do not win this can get tickets to the show. Hopefully they will go on sale this Saturday, but they're going to be extremely limited. They just had meetings about releasing the tickets and the prices and all that. So if there's going to be VIP tickets on the stage, there's going to be like next level, different levels of varying price and where you're sitting, but just know that it is limited seating. So once it opens, please get your tickets because we only have so many seats that we can fill.
We'll talk a fair about a Jeff Meacham Network booth over there on the side of the stage. Make sure we get the full access and get you guys all on the show because I definitely want to cover as much as I can. And I'm going out there for this. Again, I can't wait. It's going to be so awesome. Is there anything else you guys wanted to bring up? I know it's been a very short little visit here, but is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about before we send the people to their internets to wait for the tickets to go on sale Saturday?
I'm
really excited.
Yeah. And it's coming, like you said earlier, like 5 weeks. Like I remember the first time we were on, it was way long. Like the time has seemed to fly by with this. I don't know if it's because the anticipation or there's so much for us to get done, but it's just been, both probably.
All busy. Yes,
definitely both. And you figure, you know,
our eyes that it's here.
Yeah, and you figure you have a roster of ladies they're working all the way through to the end here. So
Get ready for a banger show.
That's it. It's gonna be. I love that banger show. I love
Get
it.
Get ready for a banger show.
And it's gonna be a grand time in, as you said, went to the entertainment capital of the world. There is no better place to plant the flag of UWW Ultimate Women Wrestling than Las Vegas. It is the place to go for entertainment and for sports, and which is awesome. And that's what wrestling is. It's the greatest blend of sports and entertainment that anybody can find. And I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm honored to be included in this conversation, and I can't wait until we get back out there with you guys. I'm going to be out there actually the night before the show, coming up on. Again, the show's the 21st. I get to go out there May 20th. I'm going to plan to be out there, God help me, at early in the afternoon as I can, as long as transit is cooperative, which is always an adventure coming out of California into Nevada. But I will be there as early as I can. And I know, Jenny, you and I are going on the air at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 Eastern. Is that still going to be a thing, or?
I will confirm that when we get off here. I need to look at. We've gotten a lot of things to do in that time frame. So
I'm sure
it got way busier than I had imagined. So I will have to, we'll look at the date again and figure out a good time or a small piece of
definitely
time.
Sure, yeah. But either way, I will definitely. The internet's have given me such issue that, of course, I finally get everybody in the room, and now it's just being slower than snail poo. There we go. There it goes. So if we can get Jenny on for this, it'll be wonderful. If not, I'll be out there. I'll be at the Sahara live as I can possibly be that night at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 Pacific on Friday the 20th. And then the next day is the show, and everybody's going to be there. It's going to be a party. And like Jenny said, if the tickets go on sale Saturday, like we're talking about, you got to jump on it, because once they're gone, limited. It's still an old style theater. It's not going to be a big arena. So if you don't get your tickets,
I'm sure all the girls are looking to show out.
Exactly. So if the girls are looking to show out, and so Evilise,
and leave their mark. Of course, it's a history-making show. You got to go all out.
Exactly. So Evilise, you've got Maserati. You have it's like the hometown girl.
Yeah.
What's your plans for her? Tell us what you're looking forward to when you get her on the 21st.
Can you repeat that again?
I said you're in a situation where you have to face the hometown girl in her hometown in the main event.
Even better for La Sicaria. Even better.
I love it.
I look forward to it. I really do.
It's going to be a great time. Thank you all so much. I know we're going really strong. It actually flowed so well. I was very excited. So thank you very much. Again, UWW, May 21st at the Sahara out in Las Vegas. I'm going to be there. These ladies are going to be there. There's going to be a huge group of amazing people on the roster, and the theater's going to be packed. So get your tickets as soon as they go on sale. We will see whoever we get to see on May 20th for this show to preview it, and then we'll see you on the 21st out in Las Vegas. Again, thank you, Evilise. Thank you, Winter. Thank you, Jenny.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
And again, come on back tomorrow, guys, on our channel for the dads. Not always on wrestling. We're talking about our top 10 all-time favorite baseball players. That'll be a fun show that I have to cut together because I'm on schedule. Thank you all very much. We will see you guys tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern and all month long right here on the Jeff Meacham Network.